Hello, Pisces. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of August 30th through September 5th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Pisces, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these are general readings. And for this reading, I am working with the Tattoo Tarot deck. This is bringing ink and intuition together. Now, this is a deck put out by Oliver Munden, and you can see some of his brilliant artwork on his Instagram channel. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look at what's going on for you for this week. First card, 10 of Wands. Next, Knight of Swords. And 2 of Cups. And we'll get to your oracle cards in just a bit, Pisces, so just give me a moment so I can kind of just take in the energy of your cards. Any further messages for Pisces? Message coming in, Pisces, is that you really need to trust in your intuition this week, even though it might appear to be pointless. There's an indication here that there's something working behind the scenes that you're not privy to as of yet. So, starting off with the 10 of Wands here. An indication that you've been working very hard, Pisces. Could be a lot of responsibilities, obligations, and for some of you, it's going to feel like burdens that you've really been dealing with for quite some time. As this 10 of Wands energy is having way too much on your plate at this time, Pisces. Now, this is Sagittarius's card and energy, so it can be a very enthusiastic energy that resulted in a lot of responsibility being thrown on you, Pisces. So now it's feeling like you're overburdened with whatever it is you're dealing with this week. So if you do have an opportunity, Pisces, to delegate out some of the tasks or some of the responsibilities, do so. Don't worry about if it's going to be done right. Just delegate out the task to someone else to take care of. When you're bogged down with too much of like an energy like this, you won't be able to function properly after a while. You'll miss opportunities for new inspiration and also personal growth. And there could also be a risk for other things like physical or emotional injury. Now, the 10 of Wands is an indication to really look at what's taking up all your time and energy. And is it something that's important to you? Or possibly something that has very little payoff? Then you need to think about it again. This card's ruled by Saturn, so it's one of having self-control, but it's a very limited type of energy, and Saturn represents time. And with this card, there's usually some kind of deadline for all this work or responsibility to be taken care of. So time is of the essence. But also with the number 10 energy of this card, it's an indication that it will be coming to an end, either because of the deadline or that you're going to delegate out some of the tasks to others. Now, your next card, Pisces, the Knight of Swords. And I really love that the artist, Oliver Munden, has even included tattoos on the individuals on the cards here. That's great. Now, the energy of this knight is a very kind of rushing in, impatient, revolutionary kind of energy. Now, this is Gemini's energy, very persuasive, very independent, impatient, a very reactive kind of energy. This is the energy that can come in and disrupt and start arguments, battles. So it can be a reckless energy coming in. This is direct communication, very rational. There's no emotions involved with this Knight. Just very direct, idealistic kind of energy. Although he's a great problem solver and debater, sometimes jumps to conclusions, kind of leaps before he looks. Now, with this being the Swords energy, this is the mental energies. So this Knight could be bringing in some messages, communication of some sort, kind of coming in to save the day is what I'm picking up, Pisces. So it can certainly be a Gemini individual that might be coming in to defend you in some way, Pisces, which can be a good thing, unless this Knight is jumping to conclusions without getting all the facts. But this is someone that seems to be very loyal to you, Pisces. So for some of you, an example of who this might be or could be, possibly someone in the workplace, maybe a fellow coworker, or someone that's more of an authority, or possibly an HR person that's standing up for your rights, Pisces. So it's someone of that nature. Now, the last tarot card here is the Two of Cups, an indication of some kind of bond, partnership, union. So the Two of Cups could be the coming together of two or more things to create something new for you, Pisces. Could be something that the Knight of Swords is negotiating for you this week. But this card could represent a romantic attraction. It could be a marriage, some kind of supportive partnership, something that might be like coming to a compromise, that kind of energy. So a mutual support in a relationship between two people or possibly two groups of people. Now, whether this does indicate some kind of romance, business partners, friends, family members, when this Two of Cups energy shows up, it represents equality, balance, mutual give and take, especially in regards to emotional support and understanding. So certainly, the Knight of Swords could be someone that you're in a relationship with, Pisces, someone that's coming to your defense, possibly in regards to whatever this Ten of Wands card is about, whatever you have a burden with or the responsibility that you have. The Two of Cups is that closeness or bond between the two people. This is Cancer's energy. So it's someone that's very devoted and loyal, very giving, a generous kind of energy. So this definitely could be your Knight of Swords, a Gemini individual, possibly another air sign coming in for your defense. The numerology here with your 3 tarot cards is number 13, which reduces to 4. 4 is an energy of stability, something that's steadfast, kind of just firmly in place. So it's the energy of whoever this Knight of Swords is that I feel is coming in to protect you, Pisces, to defend you, to set things straight, you might say. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides are suggesting for you this week. And you received hematite. Well, of course, the crystal for your mental energies, Pisces. Well, a very good crystal for you to ground your energy, and we actually have it already here, sitting here in the reading for focus. It's a very good crystal for you to ground your energy, to regain balance, to get recentered. Hematite is known as the stone of the mind. It helps you to think outside the box, try different things, especially if you have a tendency to kind of overthink things, Pisces. It can help you to just relax and kind of see if you can look at the situation from a different point of view. So it's about bringing everything back into balance, Pisces, focusing on what is important to you. Now, the last message here for your reading comes from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Kind of getting a final message for you, Pisces, this week. And you received Desert Passage. Trust There is a divine plan, Pisces. So looking at this card, this individual is being shown a desert path. A wasteland is before him. And to trust that you're being guided, Pisces, there are spiritual guides, allies, angels surrounding you. Believe that the messages that are coming into you, being the very intuitive Pisces you are, you're being given these messages with the highest, greatest good in mind. Trust what you feel, Pisces. The path being shown on this card is an example of when you look with your eyes and don't exactly trust what lies ahead. Now, in ancient times, many visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. So it could be an indication here, Pisces, that in the past you might have completely trusted your instincts and later it seemed to be like a mistake. But it really wasn't in hindsight. It was for the best. So this card's telling you to trust in your intuition as there are things kind of working behind the scenes. There is a plan in place for you, Pisces. So you just need to trust at this time. So in summary, for the week ahead, Pisces, you're starting off with the Ten of Wands, which is Sagittarius's very enthusiastic energy. Might put you in a position where you're taking on too much responsibility, which later on becomes somewhat of a burden. There could be deadlines. This is just an indication of too much on your plate, whether this is in the workplace or at home, wherever there are people around you, Pisces. Make sure you can delegate some of the workload to those people. Now, your next card, the Knight of Swords, which is a Gemini individual or another air sign that seems to be coming rushing in for your defense, Pisces. Maybe in regards to whatever the Ten of Wands is about, all the work or responsibilities. This could be in the workplace or it could be within the family at home that you're dealing with. And the Knight of Swords is an energy of a revolutionary kind of, I'm going to fix it kind of energy. Possibly coming in, mediating the situation, but someone that's doing it for your best interest, Pisces. And the Two of Cups is an indication of some kind of partnership or bond, some kind of union. Could be a romantic relationship, could be a business partnership, could be a friendship. And somehow it's connected to your Knight of Swords. So this is describing the relationship or partnership you have with the Gemini individual or another air sign that's coming in and helping you out this week. Your numerology here, number 13, reduces to 4. So it's someone that's coming in that's very dependable, loyal, very steadfast. Someone you know that's always going to be there for you, Pisces, helping you out this week. And your angels and guides have suggested the hematite crystal as it pertains to your mental strength, your mental energies, helping you to keep focused with whatever it is you're having to deal with this week. Your final message for this week, Pisces, is Desert Passage. It's all strictly about trusting in your intuition, which you usually do, Pisces, but there's an indication on this card or with this card. As we see this individual going off into the desert, what he sees with his eyes doesn't look so great. But it's not about particularly what you see. You need to have faith and trust that this is for the highest, greatest good. So as the card says, trust. There's a divine plan, Pisces, because everything that's happening to you this week is all going to work out in your favor and for your best interest. You're just going to have to trust and wait and see. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Pisces family.